Good morning. I have just got one question. I realize I live in Iowa, in the Midwest, and I realize it's still technically winter out, but why do we have to have more snow? I'm sorry, I just want to get that out of my system. I get tired of winter in my old age. Anyway. So, today we are going to be... I could have sworn I recorded this video like 2 or 3 times, and I don't know where it went to, so... we're going to call it the Fortnite Locker review. I used to call it Rate My Locker, but we're going to change it up, but... Yeah, today we're going to review some skins, and I could sworn that I recorded this video like 2 or 3 times, and I don't know if I just never uploaded it, or for whatever reason, I have no idea. But yeah, I checked on my computer, I checked on my phone, I checked on the TV, figuring maybe it'd show up on one of those, but yeah, I haven't. Because I wanted to restart the series anyway, but yeah, I haven't seen any of them. But anyway, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to review, today we're going to review some skins. And then, later on we'll do one section of skins, and then pickaxes, backbling, gliders, and that. But anyway, the first one we're going to do is Era. She's a excuse me. She was the very first Fortnite skin I ever had, and between her and the next skin I'm going to talk about, I only had these two Fortnite skins for the longest time, so I'm not going to rate her too favorably just because I got so tired of using these. I mean, I use these same skins over and over for a long time. It got old, but so the one thing about her, she's got different styles, but unfortunately, I don't have everything for her, so I just got the one style, because I think she's a battle pass, I believe. But yeah, I didn't have the battle pass back then, so I just got her as a skin, and yeah, I don't have any of her styles, any of her accessories, whatever you want to call it. So and due to the fact that I don't have any of her styles, and due to the fact that she's one of the only 2 skins I had for the longest time, I'm gonna have to rate her an F. I mean, she's not really that bad looking at skin, but when you play for months on end with, the only 2 skins, you get bored of it real quick, so. Next on the list is Felina. And she, excuse me. And she was my very second Fortnite skin. So yeah, she's another one I got tired of using now. One side note, as you can see, I've got her ranked Unreal, but I never got to Unreal with her. I think I got to Diamond, Platinum, whatever the hell. I don't know. Yeah, Platinum. Yeah, I think Platinum. So I got the Felina skin, and I finally finally made it to Epic or made it to Unreal with Felinos, and I submitted a report, and somehow my Felina skin got set up with the Unreal, when it should be my Felina, so I'm hoping they'll fix that, but anyway. She is, I mean, she's an alright looking skin, I mean, and as you can see, you can, you can change your style depending on your highest rank for that season when you got her. And she was available during Chapter 5, Season 4. And if I remember correctly, you had to gain a total of 50 levels to get her, if I remember correctly. So I got her, and I got her pickaxe, and that may have been all there was to her. I don't remember. But yeah, as you can see, she's got. You can turn her ranked on or ranked off, which. And let's be honest, her ranked off style looks just kind of blah. I mean, even if you're only a bronze, it's so much better than the ranked off style to me. So due to the fact that she was one of the only two skins that I had for a long time, and to be honest, I'm kind of burnt out on her. Ever since I started getting new skins, I haven't used either her or Era a whole lot. To be honest, I'm gonna have to rate her a D. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I used her between Era and Felina, I used them over and over for months and months at a time. I'd probably rate her higher, but like I said, when you've only got two skins that you use for a long time, you get tired of them. So next on the list is Gwenpool. Sorry, I had a yawn there for a minute. She came out during Chapter 5, Season 4. And I'm guessing she was a Tier 1 skin, maybe? But she has got several different styles. So you can go as Gwenpool, or as Gwendolyn Pool, which I don't think I've really ever used the Gwendolyn Pool style. Maybe I should one of these days. And then the Dark Gwenpool style, which is my favorite actually. And then if you're as Gwenpool or Dark Gwenpool, then you can either take her mask on or mask off. Now, if you're as Gwendolyn Pool, then it takes her glasses off. Sunglasses. Those aren't sunglasses. Which honestly, I think she looks better cuter with her glasses off, but whatever. And you got 3 different shading styles for her. You got cell shaded, which I'm not a big fan of cell shading. I mean, actually, I think. Hang on. I don't think this style looks too bad with the cell shading, but like I said, I'm not really a big fan of cell shading. That's just me. And then you got outline gradient and then gradient. And honestly, and maybe it's due to the fact that I'm visually impaired, blind in one eye, but I can't really see a difference between the outline gradient and the gradient. Like I said, it's probably just me, but I don't know. And then you got her super levels, which you got off, Arcane Burn, Gwenpool, Cold Sorcery, yeah, I can talk. and then Doom Forged, which looks kind of nice. But I'm gonna be honest and say that I do not use. I don't hardly ever use the super levels for any character. I mean, sometimes I might get a wild hair, but yeah, I just don't hardly ever use a super level. So, but due to the variety she's got, I think I would rate her as a B. Okay, next on the list is War Machine. Ugh. I don't know why I keep yawning. I know why. I don't have to get any sleep. Anyway, next is War Machine. Didn't I just say that already? I don't remember. And he was in the Battle Pass chapter in Chapter 5, Season 4. Now, I think it's a cool looking skin. Let's look at the... He, like Gwenpool, has got super levels, so I'm not really going to... And the same super levels, so I'm not really going to talk about him, but... He's got 3 styles. He's got the... Just a regular War Machine style. Which, if you ask me, looks a little... blah. Looks a little bland. I mean... It's just... I don't know, it doesn't really jump out. I mean, I don't think it's bad style, just that it's not colorful, you know? And then my favorite style that he's got is the Iron Patriot style. I really love this style. And then you got the Camo War Machine style. Which this style does look better than the regular style. Then you can either have his helmet on, you can take his helmet off. And I honestly don't think I've ever played with his helmet off, to be honest. There's a lot of these styles of these characters that I have never used. Maybe I should one of these days, but. So what would I rate him as? I think the Iron Patriot style really, elevates him. Because otherwise the other two styles, I mean, like I said, the Camo War Machine style is a little bit better than the regular style, but I think I'd have to rate him as a B. Next on the list is Wolverine. Ow. And this was my first ever Peely skin. Yeah, I know. And he was part of the Battle Pass during Chapter 5, Season 4. And I've only got two Peely skins as of right now. He was the first one, so... Let's look at his styles. He doesn't have any super levels. He's got 3 different styles, though. He's got the P. Wolverine style, which looks pretty colorful. I think that's probably my favorite style, actually. He's got the X-Force style, which it's not bad. It's just not, I don't know. Maybe I prefer more colorful styles. I don't know, but it's not bad. But apparently it's the one I've been using. So then you get the classic Wolverine style. I mean, I'm not saying that this classic style is not, bad style. I think it's my least favorite of the 3, though, but... So I think hang on, I'm messing up here. So just due to the fact that he's just got the 3 styles, he is Peely, so I'd almost like to rate him higher, but I think I'd have to rate him as a C, to be honest. Next on the list is Emma Frost. And I was just using her in some games, playing with my daughter and my grandson. Or maybe I was just playing with my daughter. I don't remember. But anyway. So she was also battle skinned in Chapter 5, Season 4. And she's got the same super levels, the Arcade Burn, Cold Sorcery, and Doom Forged. Like I said before, I don't really use the super levels. So she's got 3 different styles. She's got the Emma Frost style, which, despite being pretty much all white, I mean, looks really good. I mean, she's got the organic style, organic Diamond Frost style, whatever, however you want to call it. And then she's got the Black Queen style. Now, I was using the Black Queen style for the longest time, and, you know, I got kind of bored. So I decided to switch it up to the organic Diamond Frost style. I mean, I think they all have unique looks. Like I said, I was using the Black Queen style for the longest time. I mean, like I said, despite it being mostly white, I think the regular style looks pretty good too. So I would, you know, I would have to rate her as a C. I wish, you know, I think maybe one more style might help her, but you know, that's just me. Next on the list is Captain Jones. And like Peel of Rain, this is my first Jonesy skin. Actually, I don't. Oh, I do got one other Jonesy skin that's a default, but anyway. So Captain Jones, sorry. He used a Battle Pass skin during Chapter 5, Season 4. And he's got 3 different styles as well. And he's got the 3 super levels, which I'm not going to go into. But he's got the regular style, which looks not bad. I mean, he's got the stealth captain style, which, you know, obviously it's a little bit darker. And then he's got the pen and ink style, basically the cell shaded style. You know, as I stated when I was, you know, talking about Gwenpool, I'm not really that big a fan of cell shaded, and to me, his pen and ink style just doesn't look that great to me. I mean, and mind you, this is my own opinion, but, you know. So I don't think I've ever used his pen and ink style, to be honest. I've mainly been using his stealth captain style, but what would I rate him as? I think I would have to rate him as a C. I mean, there's not a whole lot of variety to him. So yeah, there's that. Alright, next on the list is, hang on, Let me get a drink real quick. No. Hold on, I gotta walk across the room and find a drink. And I'm ducking down like hoping the camera won't see me, but sometimes when I talk too much, my mouth gets dry. And all right, next on the list is probably one of my favorite Fortnite skins. One of them, and that is Mysterio. And like the other ones, he was a Battle Pass skin in Chapter 5, Season 4, that's pretty much where I first started playing Fortnite regularly. So he doesn't have any super levels, but he's got multiple different styles. He's got the regular style, the supernatural style, and then the illusory style. And I have used all three of these styles. I'm currently got him set to the regular style, but I think I've used the supernatural style a lot. And then he's got the lobe facades where you can choose between smoke and a skull, which you gotta kind of look kind of carefully to see the skull, I'd say. Oh, there it shows up pretty good. A little freaky, to be honest, but anyway, I think I'd have to rate him as an A. Like I said, he is one of my favorite skins in Fortnite. And then we have, I would call her the Queen of Combinations. I mean, Shuri. No. Hang on. My stupid phone. I said Shuri, not Siri. I hate when I do that. I say something and my phone thinks I'm talking to her. And then she says something out of the blue and then it always scares the crap out of me. So, anyway. But Shuri was also part of the Chapter 5, Season 4 Battle Pass. Now, she may not look like much, but she's got a wear counts kid, sorry. That's a Star Wars reference. Never mind, I'm an idiot, but anyway. So, it might not look like, she's got a whole lot. But actually, she's got more than what you would think. First of all, there's the super levels, which I'm not going to go into. But, she's either got the Shuri style or the Black Panther style. Then color, she's either got Shuri or Wakanda Royal Shuri. For reactivity, she's got reactivity on or reactivity off. So you can actually make several different combinations with her. Even though it doesn't look like she's got a whole lot. I mean, you can make several different combinations. And at one point when because it's hard for me to figure, out. I think you can make like 5 or 6 different combinations, just depending on how you choose the regular part of her. But before I started getting a bunch of skins, I had a loadout for every single one of her styles. But I've needed the room, so I've deleted all those other loadout styles, and I've just kept with this purely black one. But yeah, you can make that pink, that stripe on her side there, you can make it pink, purple, white. Like I said, you can have the whole thing black. I mean, like I said, she's got several different styles, you know, and you wouldn't think it just because it doesn't, yeah, I'm stumbling on my words here. Because it doesn't look like she's got a whole lot, but this is definitely my favorite style, and probably one I use most of the time, because like I said, it's kind of hard for me to remember how to set it to where she gets her other styles, but due to the fact that she's got, you know, more variety than what she seems, I'd rate her as an A, I think. And then last but not least for this video, we're not going to cover all my skins in one single video because that would take forever. But this is probably by far like one of my most favorite skins, if not the favorite. And I believe he came out in the item shop during Chapter 5, Season 4. Now, the rest of his equipment, I think you had to do some quest to unlock it, if I remember correctly, but as soon as I seen him in the item shop, I had to buy him. I absolutely love the style. Or love the skin. Now, he doesn't have any styles. But with him, I don't think it matters. Because like I said, I think he looks so freaking awesome. I mean, he is... Like I said, this is my opinion, but I think he is one of the best looking skins that I've got. I mean, I love the way the orange and the green kind of stand out against each other, or what have you. So yeah, he's definitely gonna get rated an A plus, whatever. But yeah, I don't when I do these videos, I don't do like the S tier and all that. I rate them like you got graded in school. Well, like I got graded in school. I'm old, but like A, B, C, D, F. But yeah, so that is gonna be excuse me. That's gonna be it for this video. Gosh, I love this skin. Anyway, I could probably sit here and talk about the skin quite a bit, but yeah, I just knew once I saw the skin in the item shop, I had to get them. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys are staying warm if you got snow somewhere. I don't know where it all snowed, but I wish it wouldn't, but one of these days I need to, because I've been physically, and I don't know if you want to call it impaired, but I've had problems with my hip, so I don't get out and move a whole lot, so I wanted to try to get out so I can take some bald eagle pictures this winter, but that hasn't happened, so I'm hoping once it starts warming up, I can get out, get some moving around, maybe get my body back in shape, get this hip moving a little bit, and hopefully get some, working my photography too. because this channel takes up a lot of my time, but you know, I'm into photography too. But anyway, this is all non-Fortnite related, but anyway, yeah, hopefully you guys are staying warm where you are and staying safe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you.